Hello, children. We have another week. It's another Sunday. I'm actually making this on Saturday, but another Sunday video, another week indoors with the looming coronavirus threat. And so here is another week's worth of video coming up. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. Apparently you can't comment. Emma said she couldn't find where to comment, so I don't know what to tell you about that. But without further ado, here is this week's video. Comments from previous videos. I only see three. I see on my last video about gangster squirrels, I got one. Somebody called Fight XXX says amazing video. I don't think that's you guys. And then I have another two comments on the video. It says Dad responds to comments. That's a video 2 weeks ago. And it says, let's see here. Long time viewer, it's Chrissy Gordon. First time commenter. I was wondering, what is the best soup to eat while wearing soup shoes? Thanks. I replied, the best soup is salmon soup. Salmon soup is made with 1 can of salmon, 2 cans of milk, and 1 package, a tube of saltine crackers mushed. You heat, you mix, you serve. My battery is running low, and so that's all I have. That's all I have on comments. Let's look into the phone and see if there are any comments from the children. Any comments, anything to respond to from Eric and Emma. Eric and Emma. Boom. I'm like and subscribe, blah, blah. Emma says, I did. Emma also says, oh, and about the comments, I don't know how to comment because when I scroll down, there's no bar where I can type a comment. Well, just put something on the phone, yahoos, and I'll talk about it here. Now, I said, I didn't know that. I'll look into it. And Emma says, it's fine. And then she says, okay. She may not have said it like that. She may have said, it's fine, okay. Or she may have been like, it's fine, Dad, fine. I don't know. It's just a text. I get to interpret what it is. But those are the comments for this week. Next. All right, this is the news segment. What's going on here in Colorado Springs? We're doing the corona thing. And the governor said don't go anywhere, so people are generally staying home. We can go places with for groceries, that sort of thing. And so people are just pretty much staying home. I went to the King Soopers grocery store the other day, and there weren't a lot of people there, and people were quiet and staying out of my way, so that was helpful and nice and fun. Ski resorts are closed. I can't go to the Broadmoor and get a coffee because the Broadmoor is closed. And that's pretty much it. It's stock markets are down. Everything's kind of So I've found this kind of season of life rather peaceful. So I don't know what you guys are doing in Florida, but if you can, if you're close, if you're within walking distance, you should go play in the sand. But that's the news. Family's fine. My dad's fine. Nobody's sick that I'm aware of. Everybody's kind of just hunkering down and chilling out. So that's what's going on in the news here in Colorado. Well, I suppose now that we're done with news, we should take a look and see what the weather's doing. So you know, what's it like outside. But before I tell you the weather, let's just take a look outside. Okay, I'm gonna take a look outside. There it is. It looks sunshiny to me. Yeah, it's pretty nice outside. There it is. There's the mountains, there's the neighbors, the hummingbird feeder, the swing. Well, as you can see, it was pretty nice outside today. It's been warming up, and so I'm going to tell you what it is. It's been warming up outside, and according to the Dark Sky app, today, right now, when I'm recording this particular video, right now it's 45 degrees outside, so it's probably chilly to you. Here's what the week looks like this next coming week. Starting on Monday, we've got 58, Tuesday, 68, Wednesday, 68, Thursday, 95 degrees. Just kidding. Just see if you were paying attention. So Thursday, 61, Friday, 46, and Saturday, 62. You can kind of see that right there. Monday is pretty chilly, or not bad, 58. I don't know if that's backwards. It looks backwards on my screen, so maybe you'll have to read backwards. But that's the weather. That's the weather here this week. It's warming up. Basically, it's 50s and 60s, and then next month in April, it'll be 60s and 70s. It's probably hot as snot there, so you're probably thinking, I wish I were at Dad's house right now. As am I. Somebody just texted me. Let's see. I went boop, beep. Blah, 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 blah. Get ready for bed. That's a weird app. It's called Calm. And it says, I think I've got it set to a different time zone. Nonetheless, that's weather. This next segment is called A Cool Thing, where I teach you and tell you about and show you a cool thing, an actual physical cool thing. And you're in for a treat because this week I have count them, two cool things to show you. Cool thing number one is when you go to the grocery store and you buy the long, slender green onions, right? And you chop the onions up and you put them in a recipe and then you go buy more onions. But if you chop all of the green part off and leave this much and put that in water, this was down to the white right here. And this is 3 days. 3 days I've got probably an inch and a half, 2 inches. This is 4 onions. And I literally just stuck a toothpick through them and wrapped a rubber band around them. And you just put them in water. And I don't know how many times this is going to work, if they'll just grow back over and over or just grow back 3 or 4 times. Somebody gave me this idea off of YouTube. But basically, you can take the green onions, and I'm going to get, next time I buy green onions, like maybe 10 of these. And so some will be tall, some will be shorter. And so, but you can just regrow these in water. And so this is 2 to 3 days of nothing, literally just down to the white, up to the green. Second cool thing. A lot of people don't know this, but if you plant, this is a toilet paper seed, and you can plant this seed in like a bucket, right? You put it in the bucket, and you shake it around, and then you pull out, just kind of shake it off. These grow in seconds, in mere seconds. These grow in seconds. So you just here's another, you can do another just toilet paper seed. You throw it in there, shake it up, and then you pull out another. I could do this all day long. So I don't know what people's problem is. This is the part of the show where I'm going to teach you a life skill. And so you're going to learn a life skill. We're going to go in here, and the life skill is called making your bed. This is where you guys slept. Obviously, the other bed is down there that gets pulled out. But the life skill is making your bed. Why is making the bed so important, you ask? Well, let me tell you. Making the bed is a good habit to get into because you're starting the day with a win. You're starting a day winning at something called making the bed, and it kind of sets your neurology up for success. And at the end of the day, you crawl back into bed. Isn't it nice to crawl back into a bed that's been freshly made? It's a lovely thing indeed. So now I've got my coffee, and I'm going to teach you something. This is a life skills. No, that was making the bed. It's a teaching moment, isn't it? This is a teaching moment. I'm going to entitle this segment Teaching Moment. And I'm going to teach you about relationships as it pertains to truth. It's a very simple thing, but if you pay attention, it will save you a lot of confusion and heartache down the road. You may have teachers, adults, children, friends, human beings, people on social media, different people in your world. And some people you feel like, I can count on this person. They always do what they say they're going to do, and they're a truthful person. Other people, it's like they say things, but then what they do isn't exactly what they said they're going to do. And so here's the life lesson. What someone says is not the truth. What somebody does is always the truth. So truth is found in the action. Truth is a verb. It's something you do. So what people do is the truth. What people say may or may not be the truth. And sometimes, hopefully often, if you've got good people in your world, what people do lines up with what they say. But always look at what people do as kind of the barometer, the measure, the stick, the yardstick as to reality. So if people say lots of things, make lots of promises, they say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, we're gonna move here, we're gonna go there, we're gonna go up, we're gonna go down, we're gonna go to the beach, we're gonna buy this, we're not gonna buy that, I promise I'll be there. No matter what people say, what they do is always the truth. So listen always to the action. And that's today's teaching moment, brought to you by one Father Extraordinaire. And you're welcome. Well, it's a short video this week. I'm going to end and send. I'm going to end with 3 things that I'm thankful for. Thing number 1 is technology, so that even though you guys are in Florida, I can reach out, I can make a video, and at least for you, it will feel like, hey, I just saw Dad the other day, even though technically you didn't, but look, here I am in all my wondrous glory. So technology, I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for Eric and Emma and my children, and I'm thankful for this porch swing out here. This swing, because I'm gonna, when it gets warmer, I'm gonna get a morning coffee and I'm gonna sit on that swing like an old person in my soup shoes. These are my soup shoes for eating soup. You wear these. If you don't wear these, then you can't eat soup. And if you have soup but you don't have the shoes, how are you gonna eat the soup? So that's all I have for now. Like, subscribe. I don't know what to tell you about comments. Oh, you know what you could do? You could send me a text. Comment, send a text, and I will comment back. And not, then this is the end of the video. So we will talk soon. Love you guys. See you later.